How easy is it to identify these queens once they're marked? I'm so glad I did it. Check these bees out. They're sort of sitting there looking up at me. Oh, what's going on here? They seem to be some sort of beetle or something. G'day guys. Welcome to Ian's wonderful world of bees. Today is March the 18th, so we're almost 3 weeks into autumn. I need to check on my bees. It is a day of total fire ban today. I will not be using any smoke, but it's just it's not overly warm here. I would say it's probably around 22 degrees. There's a little bit of wind around, but most of it's going over the top of us here. So let's get in, see how my bees are going. I have not made a decision on to feeders yet, because this week has been great weather and I wanted to let the bees go out and do their thing. They are still bringing in pollen, which is great to see, but we'll know soon enough what's going on in there. Let's take a look. Hive number 2. It's quite funny, I keep looking for my smoker, but look, there's not a lot of bees in here. I'm not overly concerned. They were reasonably calm last week. Let's check out what's going on. It looks all right. Soon find out if it was a mistake not to get the smoke going. These guys are normally reasonably calm and they're flying about quite a lot here, so it's the most bees I've ever seen up here for a long time. There's the queen. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, bloody blowfly there, feeding on the nectar that had dropped onto the top of a frame. Well, I don't like to say it, but they're driving and none's nasty. And there's a little bit of pollen, not a lot of capped brood, not a lot at all, but there are a reasonable amount of larvae and a heap of eggs. I would say it is going to have to be feed time. I need to draw a comb. I don't think the girl had enough space. She was probably packed out with brood. That brood is now hatched. She's now laying again, but no reserves. I need a lot more drawing out of combs to get me into winter. Let's check this hive number 1 out. New purchased queen. Extremely feral bees, these guys, so we'll see what happens today. Last time they were an absolute joy. What's going on there? I'm not sure what these are. I thought they were bees at first, but they seem to be some sort of beetle or something. Let's crack her open and have a look. I'm not sure what this is. Seems to be, it's almost like an earwig. You can see him there. It's like a cross between an earwig and a cockroach. I do have the bottom of the box open. There's quite a lot in there. There's at least 10 of them in there. My little beetle catcher's certainly catching something. I might actually go and top that up at some stage. Check these bees out. They're sort of sitting there looking up at me. They're not wanting to come up. There's my little queen. She's showing off today. How easy is it to identify these queens once they're marked? I'm so glad I did it. Every time I come in I can spot these queens. There we go. There's one of those. They're a cockroach. They are cockroaches in there. And check this thing out. What have we got here? Looks like an egg sac of a spider of some type. It's not hanging around. Gone. Well, I've seen enough. 3 weeks ago, had honey stores. There's no more honey stores. They're drawing down on it. So I need to feed. So what I've decided to do, guys, is feed. I need these new queens to start laying more, so I need more comb drawn out, and they need more resources to develop and grow new bees. And then I've also got the fact that, hey, in 2 months, we're into winter, and it gets a lot colder here a lot sooner than other parts of Victoria where I am. I'm going to hit them hard. We've got a couple of pollen patties. We have some new oil for the beetle catcher, and we also have some sugar syrup. Just get these girls out the way. Come on. Yeah, I know. Alright, my feeder. I have a couple of floats here. So I'm just using some cooking oil in the beetle catcher. And don't forget to pierce your pollen patty. Give them a head start.